Hello and welcome to the podcast. It's your host Miracle Kingsley, and today I'm going to be talking about how to overcome the negative influences of peer pressure. So I'm here with my very good friend and brother Divine, and he will be talking to us. We'll both be talking to you about how to overcome the negative influences of peer pressure. So welcome to the podcast, Divine.
Thank you, Miracle Kingsley, for having me this beautiful and very stupendous afternoon. I will emphasize on one instance, like I will be giving you one instance in overcoming peer pressure, like the factor that is associated in peer pressure. One, the community. Like for instance, you see the environment, the neighborhood at which an individual lives also contribute to peer pressure. For instance, when a person is living in the slum, like living in a ghetto, you have expressed such kind of things before. When living in the ghetto, you see everywhere like it's kind of rough. So peer pressure is everywhere. Imagine a obedient child living in ghetto or living in a slum. What do you expect? He becomes like immobilized, like he socialized and become like his peers. Like a child who doesn't drink, but when he encounters a child who drinks, you see, like he also does what the child do. He also drinks, he also smoke, he also maniacs, do all kind of things like snack pauses and the rest. One, because like that is the environment. The friends socializing because one, friends are agents of socialization. So by you encountering a bad friends, you are like you're exposing yourself, you're endangering yourself to peer pressure, which is very, very bad. For you to eradicate yourself from a peer pressure is very difficult. I know nothing easy, like nothing good comes easy, but you need to put more effort for you to eradicate peer pressure. You need to eradicate yourself. You need to isolate yourself from peer pressure. I know it's not easy because normally it may seems like a threat. Sometimes like you are trying to leave your gang, what the fuck is wrong with you, are you mad or something, what has come over you, and blah 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 from them. Then you might be terrified, you don't want to come outside again, like you don't want to feel free, you don't want to do what you normally would, like you don't want to do what you normally know how to do best. You just feel like to isolate yourself because why you're under pressure, you're under tension. So my advice to anybody under peer pressure, one, you need to eradicate yourself, seek parental guidance. Like normally now internet have made so many things easy, so you can just google how to overcome peer pressure. You can talk to your elderly ones. If you have a father or a guardian around you, you can talk to them like that, blah blah blah, I'm going astray by peer pressure, how can I overcome it? So they will put you through because they have more knowledge and ideology more than you because you are still coming up. So thank you.
So what do you think are some of the causes of peer pressure, and how can we overcome it? Can you just expatiate more?
I will expatiate on one aspect, poverty. You see, poverty causes most of the problem in a society. When a parent can't feed or a child can't feed on himself or can't cater for his necessity or need, you see the child is more exposed to more peer pressure. That child becomes like a wayward child. He steals, he thieves, he do all manner of things, even rape, become like he does, and like become an armed robber. So you see so many things just for what, just to have money and just to be around friends. So poverty is like the number one major things that affect and cause peer pressure.
Okay. Thank you for coming on the show today. So far we've discussed about the negative influences of peer pressure. We've discussed about how we can avoid it. We can avoid it by being open to people, to our parents, to elderly people around us, telling them to help us to overcome the negative influences of peer pressure. And we should try as much as possible to avoid being in places that will corrupt us. Avoid things that will corrupt us. Social media has done good to us, but it has also done some danger and harm to us. You see, many people have been corrupted. Many people have been influenced or exposed to smoking, to drinking, to all manner of evil on social media. So one of the ways we can overcome this menace of negative peer pressure is by guiding ourselves, guiding our hearts, and making sure that we become the better version of us, because change starts with us. Nobody will do that for us. We are the ones left to do that for ourselves. And just as the Bible says, bad company corrupts good manners, so we should make sure that we don't get corrupted by bad company. Thank you for coming on the shoot.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.